All right, so I just gassed on about World's Finest and how much I love that comic. This is my second favorite Golden Age DC Comics run. I was always a big fan of Robin. I can't explain it. I like Batman, but I really liked Robin. I wanted to be Robin when I was a kid, and I made a little costume out of a little yellow jacket. I was a little weird as a kid. Not like now, but anyway, big Robin fan. Robin starred in his own solo series of adventures in Star-Spangled Comics from issue 65 to 130. I can do this off the top of my head. That's really kind of scary. Now ask me my senator's name. I don't know. But he appeared in these books. It took me a long time to put the full run of Star-Spangled together as well, but I've got the full run here from 65 to 130. Again, if you're looking for any of these rare, hard-to-find comics, contact us through Blastoff Comics, and we'll set you up. This one in particular, you know, I have to thank Jeff Johns for this. This was actually, Jeff actually owned this comic, and this is the last one I was looking for to complete the run, and to his credit, Jeff gave me his copy. He's a very sweet man in that sense. So, there you go.
Now, why did Robin all of a sudden appear in Star-Spangled Comics and have this huge, long run of being the anchor of that book?
Well, Batman was still a fairly preeminent feature for DC Comics during that time. There was this sense that Superboy was doing really well in Adventure Comics and in his own books. Superboy carried Adventure and Superboy Comics. And so the feeling was, well, let's try another teenage superhero in their own feature. And if it doesn't quite work out, we can always sneak Batman into the background. And in fact, there was a period from that issue 95 to 104 or so where it really kind of was a Batman book more than a Robin book. But that's a pretty good run. 65 to 130 is, what, 60 issues? That's about 5 years worth of material. And almost all of them drawn by Jim Mooney, who was one of the most prolific Golden Age and Silver Age artists of all time. They're really good little clever stories. Plus, Tomahawk. I don't know who reads Tomahawk. I don't know. You know, the last guy who read the Tomahawk story printed in this issue, was the editor who signed off on it. Not to knock Tomahawk, but nobody buys these for the Tomahawk stories. You buy them for the Robin stories.